Alright, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to JR Survival. And I've kind of gone through the settings. There wasn't actually much to go through, but I have gone through the shop, and I've actually I noticed a couple of things that are pretty interesting. So I'll actually go through them real quick here. They've kind of changed some of the things that you can get. I don't remember batteries ever being a thing you could just buy straight from the shop here. But some of the more interesting things is that apparently clothes now are actually like in bundles, apparently. Whereas before you would have individual like hats and shirts and pants and boots and gloves and like a bulletproof vest and all that. Now they're like in bundles, which is a little odd. I mean, it's fine, it works fine, but it's still a little a little strange. They've also denoted the difference between gasoline and diesel. So some of these cars, mainly the lighter cars, the ones that don't have as high of a carrying capacity, use gasoline, whereas the more heavy-duty vehicles, they actually have diesel. You actually need diesel for them, which is interesting. You know, that's fine and all. And now we can buy like individual resources from here as well, which is kind of interesting as well. So yeah. It's kind of revealed to me a couple of things that may be of interest. So anywho, we're just gonna kind of move on here. We're gonna see what we can find in here. So, okay, this would be what the old, I guess, sort of a tier 1 set. They're just normal clothes. Okay, and they show... Oh, okay. I was wondering what this meant. It shows you armor. Which here it is 47 out of 50, because obviously they've been worn and torn a little bit. But I was wondering what the action points thing meant, and I was wondering what restoration starting in maximum meant. So it looks like what it means is restoration is probably how many action points you get back for every turn during a fight. The starting is probably how many you start out with, and the max, obviously, how many you can actually hold in the middle of a fight. So that's kind of interesting. I'm going to grab all of that stuff, and I'll break those and carry them along with me for the time being. Now, generally early on, you want to keep your load as light as possible, from what I remember. I'm really going to struggle with that because I'm a hoarder by nature. I want all the things. I want to just grab everything from this town, move it to like this place, and then grab everything from this town, move it to this place, and then take everything from there and take it down to there, and then like take everything from there and make a little base outside the city and bring it there, and then I want to grab everything from that base, and it's just like you accumulate so much stuff so quickly doing that. But early on, we don't really have a super great source of renewable food, so we want to keep it moving as much as we can, and not go super heavy duty on grabbing too much stuff. Now the ruins, if I remember correctly, they don't really have much of interest for us at the beginning. Later in the game, there are things you're going to want in here. You might want scrap. you know, I guess if you need to stay in the city, they're a decent source of wood. You can also find flint there, but yeah, there's nothing of particular interest there. What about this one? This one's just bricks. What about this side? Well, the pipe, I don't remember. Can you use the pipe as a weapon in this game? I don't remember. Oh, yes. I also probably want to take off some of my equipment that I'm wearing right now. I really don't need to be using that gas mask. I really don't need to be using this military uniform. I don't wanna, you know, use them up right away. It's already kind of night, so we'll go ahead and keep the torch on. I just want to see if the iron pipe is a weapon. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so it's not really a weapon. That's fine. I can live with that. So I want to head over to this crater. Probably want to grab a couple of flint. Yeah, that's fine. Those will be useful for various things later on. And let's see what we can see inside this house. Paper, rope, insulating tape, and nails. Okay. I'll take all of that. We'll break down my desks over there. And I'm going to go ahead and unequip the torch here. And hope that stops it from burning. I think it used to. I don't know if it still does, though. But we will see. What the hell is this? Healing salve. Okay, so yeah, we actually have health now. We used to have exhaustion. And you could just kind of get that really high without too much worry to a certain extent. I wonder if... Wow, that's a lot of activated charcoal they're giving me right off the bat. Do they expect me to go crazy poisoning myself? Or what? I don't really get it. But anyways, we shouldn't build fires or anything in a building. They tend to catch fire, and then we burn ourselves, and we have a bad time. So I kind of want to search real quick this, and we're just gonna take the fuel from it and move along. And I'm just gonna make a fire right here in the middle of town. So I'm going to drop a whole bunch of stuff. Not necessarily because I don't want it, but just because it's weight that I don't need to be carrying on me right this second. I'm going to drop the guns because I really don't need those. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves a hut. Make ourselves a fire. Gonna go ahead and fry up a couple of rats. Okay, so they give me 20 food. They don't give me any water anymore. I thought they used to. I think they used to give you 25 food as well. They've changed that. But a 10% chance at parasitic worms. Whereas if you just eat it raw... Okay, if you eat it raw, it gives you 25 food and 5 water. You have a 50% chance of getting parasitic worms, which I've never gotten parasitic worms. That was in the previous build that I played, but I never got it, so I have no idea what it does. I don't really have any desire to find out what it does, though. So, I'm just not going to bother with that. Go ahead and drink some water here, and we are going to drop, like, 15 of these or something. I'll carry 5 with me. That's fine. I don't need that many. And we are going to drop... Well, yeah, I'm just going to drop all of the beef. Drop that. And drop that. The stuff will still be here when I come back. But we're just dropping stuff. Oh yeah, right. I can just double tap in order to drop stuff. It also works for picking stuff up as well. So I mean, that's pretty convenient for me. It's just easier for me to do things that way, personally. Okay, so and then beyond that, I should probably get some sleep. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little odd that it's not showing anything on the map there. That I've made a little camp in town, but whatever. It doesn't need to show that, I suppose. I don't really care. Wait, did I cancel my sleep? Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that you could do that now. Okay. Before you needed an item called the alarm clock in order to do that. And apparently we don't anymore. Interesting. Can I... Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Wow, yeah, they have changed this a lot. Okay. Weird. Okay. I'm just kind of going through some of this stuff because I've never... Well, some of this stuff I've done, obviously. Some of it I haven't, but I'm trying to see what all they've changed. Oh, crossbow bolts look different. Wait, what? Crossbow bolts require scrap now? Scrap, firewood, paper, glue and insulating. They used to take nails. Okay. Weird. That's a new weapon, I'm pretty sure. The PPS 43. Yeah. I don't think that used to be in the game before. Homemade rocket launcher. Okay. We can make coal, charcoal piles, which I don't think really is necessary for anything. Activated charcoal, bandages. I kind of need to check some of this basic stuff to make sure it hasn't changed a whole lot. Okay, so the tailed rizzoli. It used to be something that I never really bothered to make because it requires rusks and salt, and it didn't used to really be any better than just frying up the dead rat. But now that the rat fries up into only 20 food, this gives double that. It gives some of your water back as well as health. So, okay, I may have to look into that a little bit more. Homemade spear? Okay. This is what I probably need to be looking at. The flint axe. Because I probably don't want to be using these too much, if I can help it. Okay. How much food does these